Hi guys.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna teach you how to do camera work.
Wait, is it a mockingbird? What is it again?
Ah, it's a hummingbird.
Ah, wrong. Never mind.
This is way too much detail for an art video. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to paint. All of this will be for bloopers. This is the process of figuring shit out. Look at his excitement. It's magical. Look at it. He's glowing. Okay, so got the tripod right here. It's very loose. I'm gonna put some bushings between the leg and the socket, we'll say. So I'll get some bushings in there and then we'll drill some holes. This pipe is gonna go through here. This will support the main frame of the new Hummingbird. So actually we'll need about, I'll cut the pipe about right there and then we'll install that right now. Okay, we don't even need to measure this. It's all an approximation when you're dealing with art. So we can just start this up when we have a battery in it. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Just attack right now. It's kind of low. Let's do it again. There, that looks better. Whoop. Shit gets warm.
Can you cut it out with a metal blade or something like that?
I could, but I think I just fixed it. Okay, what I need to do is see what the center of this is. So that'll be about 5 inches. The center of this, we'll get an approximation of how tall that should be. Probably 7 inches, maybe 7. 7 from about here, so which goes to about there. And by the way, these are estimations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get it a little higher. So I'll put the center line right here. With the tack on there, it's still flexible, so we'll see if I need to
Adjust it.
adjust it. It'll be easy to adjust. Things are coming together. Looking pretty good. Hey everybody, right now we're working on the shoulder of the bird. So the Feel Good Fest Hummingbird, I just put some tacks on these 2 pieces of metal right here. This is the shoulder, and this would be the shoulder joint, so to speak. So it would go right up under here, 2 bolts through the top, and then these little cylindrical pieces will hold the feathers. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 feather holders for the wing, and then a similar apparatus in a little bit Of the reverse direction, we'll do 3 tail feathers like that. So good stuff, more to come. Let's tack up these 2 pieces of metal. I'm just gonna measure them up to see how close I get them. It's just the opposite. So we can just kind of eyeball it. It's an approximation in art. That's the difference between art and following engineered plans. There, that's all we got to do. Now we can check it against the original, because I already know I like the angles of the original. So it would be following this angular pattern right here. Okay, it looks good to me. See what we're looking at? Just this is where the feathers are going to install, and they're going to come up. They're going to go up at that angle, and that was the original shoulder made from wood. A little bit more flimsy, less permanent, yet still very adequate. So then what it will next happen is we'll have to get some feathers made. We'll have to get the feathers made and then hold them at certain positions. Oh no, actually no, since we already have the template, it's just going to be automatic. So wherever the old feathers were, that's how I had to do it the first time, is get the feathers up and then adjust the holders, or yeah, how the finished built feathers were going to look. But I don't have to do that this time because we already have the template. So these are going to go at whatever angles that is over there. And there, easier, faster, we're almost done. Love you all, spiritual expanders.
Peace out.
So what happened was, this is the shoulder to the wing. This is the mount for the wing shoulder, and I had originally set it up so that the mount was going to bolt right through these holes into the underside of this wing and have these pipes, tubes, hold the feathers coming off. So we could unbolt it from here, and each feather could unbolt as well too. And then I was thinking more and more about how this wing, the original wing, is set up so that it's mounted on the top of the shoulder, and I was thinking maybe some design change. I'd mount it underneath the shoulder, but now I think that, yeah, we definitely have to go above the shoulder with the wing. Otherwise the shoulder or the wings could possibly interfere with the body band that's going to go right across here. So just proportionate wise, I got to redo these wing shoulders. So they have to be installed the other way. I need them to bend outward instead of inward, because this started off being upside down, but now it's got to be over the top. So I'm going to need a new reconfiguration. That's what we're about to do right now. We're going to need 4 pieces.
You're gonna need the circular saw, I'm assuming?
Yeah, 6, 12.
Got a little moment of intermission to go grab you the circular saw.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, you can go for it. Thanks.
It's all good. That's still on.
Nice handoff. Grab a battery too, please. Oh, here's one.
What you doing here?
I think that now, okay, I just had a new thought. Okay, because I was earlier working on the wing joints underneath the shoulder, which was this. It needs to be now like that, but this can still work for the tail feathers. So I think that we'll just keep these in place for the tail feathers. That should be very adequate. We need to use the same angle from here to there for the next set. So really I just need to cut 4 pieces. Now this thing's too loud. Oh, we're gonna go for it. That wasn't loud at all, and that was smooth too. That was real smooth.
It looks like it's
Look,
smooth.
we'll put that butter right here too. A little metal butter. A different kind of saw. Wow, that was fast and easy. I like that. There, that's all that needs. There, now that feels safer. Now there's a little bit of oil on the pieces. We need to wipe those off. We want a good clean surface, oil free. So here's how these line up. It's gonna go at this angle now, an outward leaning angle rather than an inward leaning angle. Oh, we got more product down on the floor. So I'll need to match this angle up. Oh, there, that's how I do it. I'm cleaning the tip. There's a little bit of a slag pop in there, so I just clean it out. Okay, so those are tacks. Now we'll run a full bead. This is looking like one of my better beads since getting the machine. Okay, so now what has to happen? I want these things to cool down, so I'm gonna go rinse them in some water, and then we gotta drill some holes. What you waiting for, bro? We got action happening.
Wow, they're that hot.
Fuck, they just melted metal, bro. I'm not sure what the melting point of aluminum is. What do you know it to be?
I have no clue.
I think it's maybe like 1200 degrees.
Jeez.
That's a good Google question. Let me find out. We'll find out for our audience. Melting temperature of aluminum.
300 degrees.
300? 1221 degrees or 660 degrees Celsius. Yeah, so that's way more than what your oven does. Okay, so next thing, we have to align where the holes are going to be drilled and then show you how to drill the holes. Dots. Okay. When I hear it getting high pitched like that, it's time for oil. You can hear when it's time for oil. Okay, one way of making sure that the bit stays on the dot is to create a depression. So I'm gonna do this. Shit.
Do you want the actual thing?
Center punch?
Yeah, there's one I found.
You found it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that and a hammer. All right, Kev is reaming out the holes for the feet for the spike to go into the ground. Look at that spike, it's amazing. We only had a 1/2 inch drill bit, and that's probably a 3/4 inch spike. So we gotta hone it out. Nice job, buddy. And then Sasha, this is only his second day on the job over here. Appreciate you, buddy. And he's drilling some holes in the structure for the body panels. The body panels are right here, and they will attach to the bird there. Fantastic. Okay, so I guess we are on. I love it when you surprise me like that, buddy. That's the good stuff. Look, that allows the fun personality of life to show through and just little unscripted life moments.
Exactly.
Yes, that's also what this channel is about, is about conveying a sense of peace and love and high vibration during regular day events.
Yep. Off-guard photo shoots.
Like swapping out, did you say hard photo shoots?
No, off-guard photo shoots.
Oh. Like installing the aluminum spool into the welding machine. Okay, so here's what happens. Oh, we have to change the knurl. We have to change this wheel here, but I don't want to let go of this because it'll unspool. So I need to feed it through right about there, and then put this little plastic piece on a spring and a finger nut. Give it some tension. Oh, maybe too much. Okay, so it's not going to unspool. We got to change this wheel out because this is an aluminum spool, and we were just previously using a steel spool, and then we had to change these drive wheels out. So this is a knurling.
Is it because of the grooves?
Yeah, this is groovy knurling, And then this is a U channel. So for some reason, yes, I would say because of the hardness level of the wire determines whether it's a U groove or knurling. This is way too much detail for an art video. So I guess that makes it a welding crafts video as well too. Oh, okay, here we come. Let's do it, live action. It's the walk-in top.
We're on the move.
Made popular by Aaron Sorkin.
Don't know who that is.
Remember The Office? Wait, no. Anywho.
That was the White House. So
yes.
This is the halfway point.
Okay.
That's the 7-foot mark. You see, it'll go probably around here once it's bent.
So for the shortest of the purple, do 6-inch stick out.
Okay. Well, those I did the shortest in order. Those are already 7. This is the longest. You want me to cut it in half then?
Yeah, definitely cut it in half.
Okay. So then I'll just do these longest purple ones then at 6-inch. You know, maybe 5.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Alrighty
good.
then.
Okay, cool.
Let's cut some things.
Cut them. Oh, are you gonna cut those with that grinding wheel?
Yeah, I need to cut it real quick.
Look at that, more professionalism. That's why I like working with you, Kevin.
That wouldn't have to be a steel blade, would it?
That's an aluminum blade, but so it's not gonna cut. Well, no, let's use the cutoff wheel.
Oh,
So-
were you about to grind? Were you about to process grind a bunch of stuff?
Actually, hold it. I have a cutoff wheel for that, I believe.
So this way we don't have to keep switching it up. You know what it is that I'm saying?
How many cuts you need to do?
Well, I got more feathers. Does that make
Yeah, so
sense?
what's the total?
Well, after this purple one, then I start moving on to the bigger ones.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no, that looks like a horrible movie waiting to happen.
That way I can process it. We don't have to change that up.
Here you go.
Oh yeah. All right.
Look, wait,
forgot
get
about that.
some footage of him and how excited he gets when he gets a big fucking cutoff wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me hear it from you, brother. Look at this.
All right.
Look at his excitement. It's
know,
magical.
I'm
Look at
elated.
it. He's glowing. My glasses look great on you, bro. Turn around and show it.
Hi guys.
Dude.
Oh.
All right, we're going to teach you how to do camera work. All right. This is what we're calling the receiver pipe for the feather. What would we call this? This is the vein of the feather, or the structure of the feather that's going to hold up the feather with the plastic feathery looking piece around the main structure of it. So this will be a receiver end. This is going to slide right in there. This will be screwed to the frame, and the feather veins, I guess I'll call them, will then be screwed to the receiver. So we'll need feathers up here, and we need tail feathers back here. So I got all of these receiver pieces marked out for cutting. Look, this is a circular aluminum cutting saw. So this works very well. I messed up. I first made them 3.5 inches long, and then I decided to make them 3 inches long, so that's why there's crossed out marks on there. But look how easy this thing cuts. One. There we go. This stuff it's very simple. Yeah, I'm feeling all that little aluminum shake on me. That's fine. Also, I wanted you to get a picture of this too, right? This is Big Love Yoga Barn. I am a founding member of Big Love Yoga Barn, and the old Hummingbird will at some point go back into the new Big Love Yoga Barn 2.0. We're about ready to shut the old one down and create an entire new Big Love Yoga Barn. More psychedelic, more spiritually interconnected, more community oriented, and it'll have a big outdoor space for bigger events and more love and consciousness and connection. So there'll be plenty of other videos made of that in the future. Back to the task. You want to try this?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Jason Kear's back with Spiritual Expansion, building the Feel Good Fest Hummingbird. We are adding a cup link. This thing is almost $7. and we had to have 14 of them. Let's look over here. So here's what's up. This would be the spine for the feather, or the rib for the feather. The feather's ribs are going to go in here. Now this is an aluminum pole, and it's a little too big. We've got the steel poles, which are going to be the feathers. They're stronger and they won't bend as easily as aluminum. So if the wind is blowing too hard, it's not going to bend the feathers as easily as if it were aluminum. So anyways, we needed a locking mechanism for the feather spine to attach to the shoulder, the wing shoulder, and the tail feather butt. And so that's what these are going to be for. We're going to weld this right here, and then it's got the Allen wrench screw head on it right there. So then we'll be able to really lock in place the feather. That's our locking mechanism.
So are you gonna like put the pole in?
Yeah.
And then weld it?
Yeah, so we'll put a pole in to keep the alignment perfectly straight. Then we'll weld it, and we'll do that 14 times.
Well, Jason will do it 14 times.
Yes, yes. When I say we, I really mean me. Yeah. But we too. All of us. Because I'm part of the we. I'm part of the one. Love y'all. Okay, everybody. Check it out. We are assembling the feathers right now. Look up there. That is the frame. We've got the shoulders and the feather joints up on the frame. So I got these steel rods. The rest of the structure is aluminum. This is steel because I did get steel 1/2-inch rods earlier, and I found it was bending way too much, so switched to steel. These are those plastic-y PVC kind of feathers, and this is the longest set. Did a little bend on this 1/2-inch steel rod to sort of follow the contour of the feather. So we're figuring this out as we go. So I'm thinking that we staple the edges, the perimeter of the feathers front to back, and then we will drill some holes for these little brackets to then secure the metal rod to the feathers, or the feathers to the rod. So, all right, I'm gonna do a few more staples. Right at the tip. I don't think we'll just do a few of them periodically and see how everything holds up. I was thinking about doing rivets, and then I realized, okay, wait, staples are way faster, way easier. Might as well just do that and see what happens. Now, I need the drill with the same size bit as those bracket holes. Marcus is doing color matching for the feathers. Turn around.
Oh man.
Yeah, just
Hi,
you
guys.
you just turned it vertical, bro.
I gotta stop doing that. Of course I have, you guys.
I know. And then Kevin even stopped in to help today, bro. Thank you so much. He helped on the icosahedron too. Okay, so I'm feeling where, I'll call it a spline. The metal spline is, I'm gonna get a hole there. There we go. That's starting to feel good. I'm gonna flip it over. Okay. Okay. Now I need a pliers or a channel lock or something. I just had one up there. Okay, that'll work. Thank you, sir. Okay, that feels pretty good right now. Okay, it looks like we're gonna need longer staples. All right, you see that? Mm-hmm. These staples, this is only very thin. This is like 1/8 inch thick, and the staples are barely holding on. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that can come way down though. Okay, but it's locked in, so, okay. And let me look at it.
Full skill for you, look at that.
Before we paint all of these, we have to assemble it because there could be some, we have to get every feather up there pre-paint and see if there's adjustments needed and then paint. Marcus, what we need to do is cut out more feathers. I got one new sheet of the plastic. Actually, cover up all those paints. Mm-hmm. Secure them with...
Do you have any plastic wrap?
Yes, I do have plastic wrap. And then we're gonna switch you on to tracing and cutting feathers.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. The Feel Good Fest event is rapidly approaching. We're about 2 weeks away. And the Feel Good Fest Hummingbird is making progress. We are in the midst of the paint job right now of the feathers and body panels. And Kevin has joined us again today. Thanks a lot, brother, for coming on in, helping this important project out. And as usual,
Hey guys.
Marcus, he's making lunch for us today. Thanks a lot, brother. I'm going to be creating a concrete cast today. Here is the original counterbalance of the first Hummingbird, the original Hummingbird. So this is a piece of concrete that has been cast into this pipe, and that is the counterbalance to hang below the original Hummingbird. This is in the shape of another sacred geometry piece, an octahedron that is 8 equilateral triangles that are all connected together to form this octahedron. There's a bunch of equilateral triangles out here. Just cut these up. We are going to make an octahedron. I've got 2 pieces mocked up, well, like this. What I want to do is create, okay, yeah, so it's gonna be like that. Okay, I need 2 or 3 inch screws. All right, we got the 3 inch screws, and here is what is about to happen. We're gonna put this here. Hey, we could put the other one right there too. Still doesn't work. Not 90 degrees. All of this will be for bloopers. This is the process of figuring shit out.
Nothing like trial and error.
This is the process of, yes, multiple iterations to figure out how to do something. When you think something is right and then it's not, then we just have to rethink and do it again. That's the entire process I live my life by. We'll continue. Okay, all right, it's coming together now. 1/2 of the octahedron. All right, so I just made a straight ring, a straight square ring around the pyramid, and all those gaps will get siliconed up. It'll get caulked up. I'll put another, so to pour the concrete into it, and then we also need to get the rod or the pipe up inside of it as well too. So coming together, wow, trial and error. That's how we do things. All right, so I gotta cut a pipe. So I'm gonna take this sander off and put the cutting wheel on. Woo! All right, okay, here is the pipe I need to cut. The pipe is gonna go inside the octahedron. This pipe will go up under here. Oh, shit, I moved it. I'll cut it here for now. It's all an experiment. We just got to figure it out as we go. That'll work. Now, another thing I gotta do is drill some holes into this thing so I can, maybe I don't have to drill holes. I gotta go see some hardware because this is gonna be set into concrete. It's gonna be set into this cast like this. So I need to put some like protrusions out of it so it's not gonna slip out of the concrete. So we're going into the studio to look for metal, to look for screws or bolts or clamps. So yeah, I'll drill a couple holes through there, one there, and we'll set these eye bolts in. So now I need to, okay, outside, back outside. Now what I got to do is center this pipe into this section right here, and then cut the tabs off. So I'll use this marker. I'll use this. This will be a little better for contouring the inside of that curve. So see, look at this. It's got a rounded edge on the side of that. That's a cutoff wheel. This is a sanding wheel. Yeah, right. Hey, look at all the stuff we're learning today. It's amazing. That was nice. All right, we'll see how this pipe fits. Okay, good. I'll get some tape on it. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to line up the bottom of the octahedron with the top of the octahedron. So I'll tape the inside of this, and then we'll tape this edge to this edge. You can tell I'm pumped up. I want to get this concrete poured tonight. The pipe is gonna fit up underneath that pipe. So when I'm gonna just fill the bottom right there, and then when the bottom half is filled, then I'm gonna go like this.
You mean you're gonna let it dry?
No, it'll be thick.
And it'll just go like that?
And then I'll just smooth it off right here.
Got you.
Oh, but that's, okay, I'm gonna need a brace on it right there.
That's how we figure it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll stay there. If I have to do some makeshift thing on the fly, can do that too. All right, concrete getting ready to start up right here. The pour is complete for the bottom counterbalance to the Hummingbird stand. It's going to hang down right there from that pole right there. And I'll open this cast up tomorrow. There we go. Oh yeah, that's heavier. Nice. So that's the concrete counterbalance. That's gonna sit below the bird. Oh God, it's about 20% bigger than the other one. All right, so there, it's gonna sit and cure for another day. All right, man, we got several stations set up here at the creation station. Kevin's gonna be cutting hardware right over there. I am installing the approximately 50-pound counterbalance for the bird right now. So that is the concrete counterbalance I just cast the other day. I got to drill a hole right there and then lock that thing in place. That will help us install all the feathers that are about to come real soon. Here it comes. Spiritual expansion. Doo-doo-doo. Look at my boys over here, man, with the asses up in the air. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to paint.
Every day for breakfast.
Woo! Sing it all together with me now. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to paint. Face down. Just kidding. That's so rude and crass. But look at all this progress being had here. Thanks everybody for joining us at the Creation Station for the construction of the new Feel Good Fest Hummingbird. Love y'all. All right, check this out, everybody. We got to get the head of the Feel Good Fest Hummingbird onto the new structure. This is the original. This is going to be the base of the new one. It's a little bit bigger, you can see, and I need to find out the positioning of how the head aligns on the structure by comparing the original to what we're going to do with the second one. So come over here. This is the old structure, the original structure, I'll say. So I got bolt holes right here that need to align with, yeah, right about there. All right, now I need to, okay, so now I see that about the front third of the rounded part of the head goes over the frame. And then also when we're making the new head, which is going to be made out of fiberglass, I got to add these sort of like these swept back head feathers looks to them. Well, the middle of the rounded part of the head will go just a little bit behind the front peak of the frame. So now let's see what that looks like on the new structure. This is going to be bolted to the frame. So I need to basically get up here. I'm going to think about the front, the center line of this circle, of this sphere, going just a little bit beyond the front of the frame. And that looks about right. Oh shit, man, I wonder, hold on. Okay, I need to sort of align how this head is gonna be up here. So I'll just put a couple of marks on this. That looks pretty close. I was way off on the original positioning. I thought that the positioning was gonna have to be back here. Way off on that. It needs to be way up here. Okay, all right, so this is what I'm working on today. I'm gonna get this head fiberglassed up. I gotta build the frame, the structure. I gotta put the beak on here and then do some shaping of some underlying structure and then build a mounting system for this thing right here too. So, all right, that's what I'm working on today. The mounting for the bird head is going right here. The styrofoam of the head will be fiberglassed to the removable frame mounting, and the beak will come right out of that part. I'm going to weld these two bolts to the top of this mild steel plate so that it will attach, unscrew, and screw to the aluminum frame of the rest of the object. So I'm about to weld these right now so that the head is removable, and that's cool. I like how this is gonna work. All right, watch this. Okay, peeps, it is Sunday, September 1st. Feel Good Fest is this coming Saturday, September 7th. Got 6 days, basically 5 days, and then the 6th day, we got to have this thing on a truck and at Feel Good Fest. So we're building the head right now. Let's make this happen. What's up, Spiritual Expanders? Jason Kears here, working on the Feel Good Fest Hummingbird. And I fiberglassed the head yesterday. There's a chemical reaction that happens in the resin that creates heat. The heat had melted the styrofoam that I'm using for the bulbous part of the bird's head, and it created some dimples. So today I got some drywall mud from the Home Depot to fill out all over the top of the bird in the low spots. We'll give it a little light sand job after that, and then do another application of fiberglass as well as the resin, since I don't know how this drywall mud is going to react to the resin. So that's it. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing fine, man. Thanks. So I just want to feel if there's any undue tension on the legs. and release that tension so it just sits as normally, as naturally as it would. See, like that felt like it needed to move. That feels good. Good. All right, so these are the adjustable legs that are going to go on it. Now, where's that collar that was, here it is.
You want to tell them what you're doing?
Okay, so that's going to be an adjustable leg. These legs need to be adjustable because the bird needs to sit level for it to equalize all the pressure into the legs and to sit more equalized in harmony. So the legs are adjustable like this because we don't know what the surface is that the legs are going to be sitting on. So I got these collars right here. We'll just adjust this as needed, lock this collar into place, and I'll be up top, or somebody will be up top with a level, and we will adjust the legs to make sure that the structure at the top is level. So these are looking good, and what we got to do next is drill some holes for the short legs to adhere to the long legs. It's building real nice. Yeah, I'm feeling good with it. Gotta watch it. I just pinched my finger. Okay, so those adjustable legs, they feel good. Now, I'm gonna get some holes ready, and then you can drill them.
Yeah, I heard that. So what are we doing with this? This is the bird, right?
That's the frame. That would go on top. You starting to get an idea of the scale of this
I mean,
thing?
I didn't think it would be that high up.
How high did you think it was gonna be?
Yeah, I thought it'd be like regular, about the size of the ladder maybe. A little less than the ladder, maybe about to here.
Okay, it's all the way through. Check this out. Each of these legs is marked. This is leg number 3. We put 3 little dots on this leg so that we know, so we'll always align all the screw holes or the bolt holes in the same order. So I'm gonna put 3 dots right here on this leg. This bit is doing what's called walking. So actually, if I had a pipe, I can put that right in the pipe and stop walking this bit and get another pin in it right here. There we go.
It went through?
3 divots. That's all we needed for there. Now, we'll do the same thing over here. I want to get this bird totally mocked up today. So.
That's funny. Wait, is it a mockingbird? What is it again?
It's a hummingbird.
Oh, wrong. Never mind.
All right, and this is leg number 1. So it'll get 1 little dot right here and 1 dot here. Two more pins we need. There they are. Oh, those are bigger. Yeah, here's the smaller ones. That's all we need. All right, what do you think about this structure? About this whole process that you're witnessing?
So far, I mean, I'm still not understanding why it's so tall, but hey,
it's going to be sitting out in a field with hundreds of people all around.
Oh, it's in a field.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that would make more sense. How big is the field? Like tall grass type field?
I mean, it's going to be mowed, but it's a large field, probably like 25, 30 acres.
I mean, yeah, so far it's standing up nice.
Okay, actually, all this is feeling pretty good. We need to move it out into the field, set up the time lapse, and install all the wings.
That's the frame. The wings are in the studio, right?
Okay, but before I do that, I should set it up on the low side. Okay, yeah, this is coming together just fine. Feel Good Fest Hummingbird making progress. Got to paint the head. As you can see, it's almost nighttime. Got a little more Bondo work or fiberglass work to do under the head. I'm going to close up that space. I thought it was going to be good to leave it open, but we will close it up, finish more of the bottom. Of course, the head needs to be painted. The wing feathers are in the right position. The breast feathers, the body feathers, the blue. The purple tail feathers, they got to come down just a little bit. We'll bend those down. Look at this thing in this direction. Wow. Wow. I'm amazed that I build this stuff.
Looks to be the last feather for the final mock-up.
Well, there's the body panels too.
We got a little wind test.
All right, Kevin. Oh, it looks like you're right up the bird's ass. Thank you for all that you do. Look at how amazing this is, everybody. Wow. If you're amazed, you're feeling just the way you're supposed to. Let's do a little walk around. So tomorrow is the big event. Feel Good Fest.